Keep that. Let them look at you while I wipe my glasses off one more time. I keep finding the microfiber rag that'll work. Gotta give it time for that. Come on. Are they on there? You go say hello.
Hey.
I was like, hey. I even put him on the microphone. I thought I'd let him see here where you today. Huh? That's the way it was yesterday. I couldn't see anybody. Yeah, it's working. I see people. I see people, and I forgot what we're. Let me look at the name of it. I forgot what we're calling this. Oh, of course, Mussy, you would. It's called Shipwrecked Casserole. And that's what we are about to make. That's what it's called. And there ain't a bit of seafood in it. So I don't know why they call it Shipwrecked Casserole. That's what it's called. The first thing we got to do is kind of like, he's asking me what it's got in it. Now look, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them. Y'all hold on. Let me see if we can get y'all to where y'all can see. And be able to see Tim too. I got him in here with me tonight. I'm going to just move him in the corner so I can get you right here. A little bit closer on that stuff. We're just going to start out browning some ground beef. And then you'll drain that. Let's see, here's some hamburger thing. I'll let y'all want to chat with him for a minute, or just chat while because I know you've seen ground beef. I'll put it back over here in a minute. I'm going to just bunch this up. Tell me talk to him.
I'm going to do that.
I don't know. He said, what am I going to say? He ain't really been having much going on. There ain't been no Braves or no. I think tonight he's got a Hawks game.
No.
But they haven't played on TV a couple of days. The Braves hadn't. They'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow! You telling me your mama just tried to cut your bangs. I don't know how good y'all couldn't even see him, how good a job I did. Because he has the hardest. I said, it's funny if I take him to somebody like a beautician, or even if Tammy comes and Chris is here and he's in front and distracts, they can get it done. But if I'm trying to do it by myself, the minute I start, he follows where the scissors. And he's going to follow the scissors. And it makes it really hard for me to get them even and not get him, cut him or cut his eyeball out because he'll jerk real fast on you.
I don't know why I do that.
Well, you don't. When we go somewhere, that's what's so funny. I said, so why if it's a pretty little beautician, you don't do that to her. He's straight up. To me, I guess you just want to see what I'm doing, so you can't take your eyes off of it. But we got it done. Really all we needed. This is just browning ground beef, and then I can kind of tell you what else is. Now, this part sounds kind of weird, but I'm going to do it because I think this will be something my boys will like. You use, just like you're going to do hamburger helper almost. After you brown this, we'll pour the macaroni, and we'll pour the cheese packet that's in it, which I usually don't use, but then all you'll use. And then you bring it to a boil, and then you're going to you go ahead and add a cup of milk, a cup of whole kernel corn, a cup of English peas I'm using frozen on both of those, a can of diced tomatoes, and then you'll bring it to a boil, and then I'll have to let it simmer 12 minutes. I guess we'll just have to chat or work on a project or something, and then you'll add a half cup cheese after that 12 minutes, stir it in, and then top it with your other cup. So it'll have cheese, tomato, whole kernel corn, sweet peas, macaroni noodles, and cheddar cheese. And it's called Shipwrecked. What did I say? Salad? Is that what they call that? Shipwrecked something. I'll have to look again. Shipwrecked casserole, I think. I just found it today. I thought that looks like something the boys would eat. It's just something a little different. This is on high. It's just slow. So where is everybody watching from? Are y'all getting ready? We have a lot of bad weather coming at us tomorrow. I love that meat chopper. Oh my God. Yeah. I actually got that one and one more. I got two. So that way when one's dirty, I can go to the other one.
I
use it all. You think they're getting ready for Easter? He thinks it's sneaking up on us. But it's actually late this year, I think. I think it's like April, toward the end of April, like the third week. Your brother said it was when he looked it up. He said he don't think so. He didn't want me to dispute him. Did y'all hear that? He would have been my other two kids ain't never give me immense trouble. And I'm going to be honest with you, they just really ain't. Tillman, I guarantee you, would give me a run for my money. He said, I don't think so. She said, I like your shirt, Tillman. Good choice. He said, thank you. Sunday bracket announcements for men. She talking about basketball? Oh, yeah. Is it that one you're looking forward to that too? You hope Georgia will be in it? Why? It's been a long time since they've been in a tournament. A basketball tournament. I'm just relaying for y'all. Good thing me and him, but sometimes we have to stand there and, you might have to let him do that 5 or 6 times and he'll get so frustrated at us, but eventually we get it. Most of the time we're pretty good at it, ain't we, children? We're pretty good translators, aren't we? Uh-huh. Tired, boo? You look a little tired over there. We're getting to where I just want to get this brown and then I can drain it. Now, I will say this recipe does not tell you to drain your meat, but I'm going to drain this. Have y'all noticed, is it just the meat lately? And it wasn't just hamburger meat either. I think I noticed that on the last steak I picked up. It's very watery. There's a lot of water in it. That's not just grease. That's a lot of water. It surely is. Because that's not, I don't think that's like the leanest ground beef. I don't never buy the leanest. They usually do at least 80-20. That's just really watery. Somebody had asked me in the comments, had I noticed that if I left my bread out that it don't mold for about 2 months? And I said, yeah, I have. I actually have noticed that. Let's see, I'll just pick this up. Y'all don't necessarily have to see me do that part. I might need something to hold that with too. Because both ends are hot. And we'll drain that and put it right back. Okay. Phew. I don't want to set that on the cabinet, so I have to be quick. Alright, there we go. Now then, according to them, it's going to be a cup of milk. Do that real quick. So we need to get you a chair that could be taller in here. But we'll have to have a bigger kitchen to both get to the actual stove. Not that big. That just gets hard to do. You need like a stand that would stand somebody up, so they can watch and cook. So we need that milk. We need these noodles. That don't seem like that's enough to me. Maybe I can. Let me just double check it. Where am I? Can y'all hear that music, or is the things working tonight? Oh, the tomatoes, that's what. That's why. I'm gonna make sure that was, yeah, it is. Okay. This 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. I forgot about those. Then we'll throw in that macaroni. And I'm gonna throw in this cheese against my better judgment. The boys love macaroni and cheese, so we'll add it. It says to. I'll try to follow the rules one day. I didn't do that with that cauliflower last night. Y'all notice I added that brown sugar to it. And really, you should probably put a couple more tablespoons of flour if you do. And I didn't, but it was still delicious. Just fine. Do what, babe? I was telling y'all it was good last night. He got a piece. Real late. Now, mix all that up. Try to get her peas and stuff in here too. Now I'm using this is that 3-inch deep skillet. I don't think that normal one would hold this, to be honest, without it being super crowded. Scissors, I've cut myself. Here we go. They're right here. Yay. Y'all hang on and I can look up and see if there's what's going on, because this will have to sit and simmer a while. Cup of that. Besides that, I'm going to have to get some Ziploc bags out. These aren't resealable. We could just make some. If y'all like the Mexican street corn, I'll just use the rest of this and make some of that in a little bit. I think I've got the cheese and everything to do it. Because I don't need the cup out of this for this dish. And we're supposed to get some pretty rough weather down here tomorrow. So maybe I ought to just fix a few things and not want to worry about it. I don't think it's supposed to show up until like noonish to the middle of the night. Or I may be thinking about Alabama, because I got a youngin' in Alabama. I probably drove her insane today. I've seen her so many. Alabama. Probabilities, I know it is. She said, "You've reminded me 5 times. You've made me aware 5 times. I thought, okay. I guess I won't send her another one. Do you know us mamas, so you get worried about this stuff. Alabama. It's bad. They're talking about bad tornadoes for Alabama. And Georgia. And Mississippi. Well, don't do that. Just play about it. He said he would believe it when he's saying it. Are you thirsty? Your lips are here. Yeah. Yeah. They are. Is it sticking to your teeth? That's another thing. Try not to get hair in his eyes and his mouth when you cut it. Or shave him. Sorry. I hurt the microphone. You're right. It's water. If I ever give him water, he chokes like that. Compared to like milk. I have to remind him, and I forgot, didn't I, to slow it down a little bit. Now I'm just going to cover that up, and either, I don't know if y'all all want to hang out that long to see, because basically it's going to come to a boil. I'm going to throw a lid on it, and I'm going to let it simmer for about 12 minutes, 15 minutes, till the macaroni noodles are done. And then I'll put the cheese in it, the cheddar cheese. It'll be a whole cup. You would put a half a cup in a few minutes. Mix it up, and you'll put a half a cup on top. Or however you want to. This is too big, I bet. Let's see if I can use this one. Wipe it off. You'd have to turn it on low, because I can tell you right now, that'll be dry in just a minute. So y'all pay attention to that if y'all make this. I'm adding some more milk. So I don't have to worry about it sticking. So instead of a cup of milk, that's more like a cup and a half too. But it was already dried up. I don't know if y'all can. Let me see if I can get it. I can't with this chair there. Any closer? That way, I can see some liquid up top. It was pretty dry, and I don't want to leave it that way and end up with It's a pretty colorful little dish. And I bet it will be pretty good. Basically hamburger helper with some veggies is what it looks like. Some veggies and some cheese. Took the kids to Texas Roadhouse last night and I got the kids steak bites, very tender. They went through a basket of rolls. Oh, sounds good. That'd be good right now. Basket of rolls. We're having a one-pot meal tonight, so I'm doing something easy. We still have cobbler left over. Some cherry cobbler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's right there in that bowl. We do. So I think what I'm going to do y'all want to wait on this? Do y'all just want to check? I mean, though I can show you something I got. If you'll give me a minute to run up and grab it. And I'll show you, we're going to do a project with it. Let me grab it. It's right in Tubman's room. This jewelry thing. Ugh. Well, I've still got flowers I need to do something with. I thought about doing them, y'all, but it's supposed to be cooking, I think. So I don't know how many of y'all actually want to watch that kind of stuff. But look at what I got. And I'm going to either do some crosses or some TV trays or, I don't know, something. Every bit of this is old jewelry that I can use. To do that with, just look at it. Just bags and bags. And it is totally full to the bottom. So I thought about getting me, whoever had most of it, I guess, had somebody with the name G, or, you know, with the initial G, because I see a few little G pieces throughout. At least I think that's a G. I seen some earrings and Sherry gave it to me, and I thought, well, maybe that's S's, but maybe it might be one of her kids or something, who knows. But anyway, I got a ton of jewelry, and I'm trying to decide what to do with it. I've got a couple of like wood crosses that I thought about just, you know, decking out totally in the jewelry. And then I've got several like TV trays. You wouldn't want to do the bottom of the tray, but you could do it around the edges of it in jewelry and then paint the bottom. And I'll let them look at you for 2 seconds. So let me stir the soup. Anyway, I just thought, well, that's here. I'll let y'all see this now that it's bubbling. I'm gonna turn it down some because it's really going now. It's gonna start to stick. So we're going to low. Let that stick. I'll start talking and let it stick. And I hope this low is low enough. Sometimes I have to move over, and mine are, since it's gas, my low on different eyes is different. One of them's lower than another. I don't know what I was cooking here on my back, and I had it on simmer, and it kept sticking. And I was like, well, you can't go no lower than low. And I finally just kept adjusting every eye till I could get down and figure out which one was the lowest to keep from burning whatever I was making that day. Yeah. Well, because some of them's just higher, some of them's just, you see that's still bubbling and that's turned. That's what I can't figure out. Bubbling like it's still on high, and it's all the way down. And if I move it, you'll see it's not a very high flame.
Yeah.
It's weird. That's just basically macaroni noodles, you know, and they're not there yet, so cover that up. We'll look at that. Where'd y'all, my cabinets is full of stuff today. Some of you tired? Every time I look at you, got that head. I can't get around him to go anywhere to show you anything else. I got a lot of flowers I need to work with too. I got a lot of kind of a pink hydrangea, and although I did mama one, with that umbrella I did, it don't look right to me in that grade. It looks too small. for the graves. So I think I'm going to go back up and get it and fix her one of them. I think 100 inches.
Don't.
That don't look right. It's too little to me.
Well,
I miss her too. He said, I miss her. Me too, boo. Me too. I'm adding a little bit more, y'all, just because I don't want this sticking.
I bet Uncle Eddie too.
He said, I bet Uncle Eddie does too. Sure he does. Sure he does. He's talking about my mama. He misses my mama. We lost her in 2019.
He looked me, Uncle.
It sure does, especially up here. He said it looks weird without her. I think in this one was all just little, I don't know, there's even, it's crazy, there's even like, hole, I think it was. Did I take that out up there last night? Like another hole, this thing. Oh, I haven't got y'all on it. That's too close. Like there's all kind of little separate things. So anyway, that'll be fun. I just hadn't got in there and started it yet. Well, I don't know what else to do. Turn up the music. I mean, sing for them. We can sing and dance for them. If they let you play the music on the platforms, you can do that on TikTok. You can play that music and you could sing. But for some reason, you can't do that on Facebook or YouTube. Now, I think you might could get away with gospel because it's a public. When they tried to, they did that with the church page. They were going to try to tell us that we owed money or something, because we're using music rights. But after I disputed it, I'm pretty sure gospel is cross border, but can use it as long as it's public music. You can't do it with nothing else. We're still not there, y'all. We are still waiting on them noodles. They shouldn't take as long, though. They don't usually take as long as the elbow macaroni that you buy. It's getting there. But you're going to need more than a cup of milk, so I'll add that to the recipe when I put it up. I would say I ended up using more like 2 cups in this. Now, I guess if you're using some kind of Teflon or non-stick pot, you might not have to worry about that. I don't have hardly any of that in the house. I got one non-stick, I think. To be honest. I can probably put that cheese over. Let's see. Let me grab it. It's behind the... If I can get it without knocking the jewelry over. I can't get around you. Jewelry. Let's go ahead and put some of this here. I've been wanting to do a low country bowl. I told Joseph, I said, but it costs so much to do, and he goes, well, not. If it's just for us 3, it wouldn't be that bad, but I bet it would. But I've been really wanting to do one. Do y'all, any of y'all like that? I would have to do it, though. I seen somebody doing one, and I can't remember. And I was like, well, I could do it that way. They didn't do it outside, which is what I'm used to doing. I don't have that stuff. I think they did it in the crock pot, no joke. Yeah, you remember them, don't you, Tim? Stir us in some cheese. And then you basically are done. Once that's finished. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had one. It's been a long time. That's something you have to tell your daddy.
I did.
Tell him again, or you tell JoJo. He's asking about his pawpaw. Not my daddy, but his daddy's daddy. When you want to know when the last time I seen him? I said, it's been a long time. But that has been a long time since you've seen Don. He's too old to come see y'all, though. Y'all supposed to be going to him. That's the way that works. That's the way that's supposed to work. Alrighty. Now then, change subject. Talk about something else. I'll put this stuff up. That's really about done. Jimmy, you want me to get you out about and let you taste of it for them? Because I can do that.
About done.
Yeah. But it's really hot. I'm going to have to, I can get you out about it. Well, let me blow and blow and blow and blow on it. Because it's hot. And then we can let them. I'm not going to, well, I guess I could dip some. Let me dip it. Show y'all. Real quick what it looks like. It's kind of pretty. It's kind of a pretty little dish, isn't it? Now let's see if we can blow a bite.
Boop, boop.
Shipwrecked casserole. I don't know why it's called. Anybody got a guess why it's called shipwreck? I don't want to burn you. That tomato's hot. Is it still too hot? Maybe.
Maybe.
Could you taste it? Was it too hot to taste?
No.
You couldn't taste it? Too hot to taste?
Yeah.
Was it good? He said it's not too hot. But it was. I could tell that face. It was hot still. It's still hot. I'll try that. See if I can try it. What'd you think of it, for real?
Good.
You could tell? Pretty good. It don't taste like hamburger helper at all.
No.
Which is what I thought it would taste like. It tastes like a very fresh hamburger helper. Because that tomatoes in there and that corn and them peas, it's really good. It's weird. It's hard to describe. It's kind of, I could almost see calling it a shipwreck salad because that stuff's in it. Because it makes it lighter than hamburger helper. Even though it's not. It's very heavy and you can see everything that's in it. It tastes like you're eating lighter than if you're just eating straight up hamburger helper for some reason. Anyhow, I'm going to put y'all back over there. I'll let someone tell you goodbye. I'm going to lay the lid on that. Fix them a plate a minute. I'm going to let them noodles get just a wee bit more, but they're there pretty much. And we will see y'all next time. I don't know if we'll get to see y'all tomorrow. I don't know how. I don't know what to expect with the weather. No idea. We got a basement, so I ain't worried about that. Y'all don't worry about us. We got a basement we can go into. Half of it anyway. It's like a half a basement. It's really not technically a basement, but it is. And like in other words, it ain't all the way underground. I think it's only got some ground in the back side of it, so that's where we'd be in a shower back there. Get away. Y'all have a good day. Hey Beth, didn't see you. Hey Connie, Peggy. You want to tell them bye, Tillman? Tell them I'll see them later.
Bye.
We'll see y'all later. Bye.